Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name is ChiefDog74, and let's get on into this one. So here we are back again on Need for Speed, yeah, been grinding this game a lot over the last few days since the last video where we customized this car, the Ford Mustang, from 1965. So you can go ahead and check that video out. It was a bit of a mess, but we got there in the end. And yeah, today we're going to be customizing a car that I got by doing challenges in B class using this car, which I think this car's like okay, but I've seen some other competition which has definitely been able to beat me, so I'd sort of recommend this car, but I think there are better ones in B class. But nonetheless, we put that behind us. We've got 3.6 million in the bank, so money is not an issue for today's video. And yeah, today's car is going to be Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X or 10. And we're going to be making this my A-class car. So if you want to know how to get this car, basically you have to win 15 playlists, or come first or second in 15 playlists in B class. So that's why the car that we just customized last video was really good to have, because it helped me in making this video and unlocking this beautiful car. So let's go ahead and purchase it for 48 grand, and we're gonna go ahead and use it. We've got 3 body kits, so this is of course the normal one, just the stock one. You got this one which makes it wider, looking quite nice, adds a bit of a diffuser and everything. And then we've got the Speed Hunters one, which again adds some like little rear view wings, I get, or rear window wings, I don't know what you call them. And you got the Varus one, which goes crazy here with all of the carbon and stuff. I think I'm going to be using quite a few parts from Varus, but nonetheless, let's hop in and have a look. So blacking out the windscreen, of course, it's a classic on the Chief Dog channel. For the hoods, we've got this one, and this one. Oh, who am I kidding? I love carbon. We'll go for the Varus hood. For the bumper, you've got obviously the stock option, you've got this option, got the Varus option, or you got the XFLA option. Interesting name. The second Mitsubishi option. I think they've done it quite well there. As for the splitter, we have got a few options here. I think Speed Hunters actually. Speed Hunters looks really nice, I think. So we're gonna equip that one. Front canards, we've got some carbon options. That is some interesting carbon options. I think I'm gonna go for the Varus ones. I don't usually put on canards, but you know, I think this car works quite well with them. We've got some Varus headlights as well, which I mean they look meaner, if you understand what I mean. But I think I'll stick with the regular Mitsubishi ones. And then as for the colour, I think I'm making this car white, so blacking out the headlights might be cool, especially with our carbon sort of theme we're going for. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Don't revert it all. We've got some front fenders. These are the options. I think I'm going to go for the SFLA, so quite a mix here, but that's alright. Wing mirrors. Oh my, why are there so many options? Okay, you can put it on the side. You can put little diddy ones. Oh my god, there's so many wing mirror options. I think I'll just stick with the base ones like usual. Side skirts, probably going to end up equipping this one just so it matches, but yeah, Speed Hunters Oh yeah, Varus does not look nice with that. So we'll go with the SFLA for the side. As for the rear fenders, again just gonna go with SFLA. Looking very nice, very wide. Rear canards. I think to match the front we sort of have to, so let's go ahead and equip those. Tail lights. I like those. I know it doesn't like necessarily match the front really anymore, but they look so mean. We got, and I'm gonna blacken them out as well. Yeah, this is all coming together, all looking good. Roof again, yeah, you can just put this on, which I don't really like, so I'm not gonna do that. Got a spoiler. Now this is going to be my favourite part because I think a really cool large spoiler on this car will look will look good. Wow. That is so large. I think if I was going to do drift build of this car, which I'm not, or like a drifting car, I'd probably equip the slightly extended ones, but because we're doing race, I think this looks better. But yeah, big country labs. I mean, Christ, that is large. Rear bumper, we can either equip the Mitsubishi one. Varus one we can't do because of the canards, and you got the Speed Hunters one. Actually, I don't really like that. Let me just see what the Varus one looks like if I take off the canards. Ooh. It would have been okay, but I think the fact that I've got the SFLA kit on has made it so gonna stick with the rear canards on. Stick with the main bumper. Diffuser, I bet these are gonna be crazy as well. Yeah. Plenty of options here. We'll go wide for the diffuser. Going wide. Exhaust. I feel like this needs a bit of an exotic exhaust. Trying saying that a lot. Oh, Jesus Christ! that, oh my days, that's a bit too exotic, I think. I know that it's only got one exhaust. I don't usually like adding multiple exhausts if it's only got like one tip either end. But I think the dual tips on either side will look good for this car. And again, that's a bit too far. Single tips are okay, but yeah, let's go for these. And then it's just the license plate and the wheels left, so I'll go ahead and do them for you off camera. That is the license plate done. I've been really wanting to use the Japanese looking license plate, and yeah, this is obviously a good car to try it out on. So, and then now for the wheels, and there are the wheels as well. So that is the car all customized in terms of visual looks. We obviously got the stance to do as well, which we will be dropping all the way down. And camber, I'll add a little bit of camber, a little bit, not too much, just enough. Paint and wrap, it's going to be quite easy. I want to do it in a white. This white actually looks quite nice off the jump. Can we make it look better? It's quite cool actually. Yeah, we'll do that one. I wasn't expecting to have that one, but here we are. So yeah, looking really nice, this car. Go ahead and save that. And then driving effects, we want to have something which will match the silvery white. I don't really want to do the basic either. I think we're gonna go for the one called Sin City. I think that looks quite cool on this car. Also, something I didn't realise that they added in this update was that you can have custom like driving effects and like the tags for each car now. It's not universal, which is really good. It's a really good change, especially for multiplayer, because then it just means that you don't have to keep changing it every time. And you know, so then it fits with cars, because some obviously look better with some tags and while others don't. So good change, EA, or Criterion, whoever was behind that. Underglow though, and I don't know if this car really needs one. Yeah, I don't think it needs one really. And then horn, air suspension, blah blah blah. Exhaust sound is where it's at though, so let me go ahead and customize that. Alright, so here it is then. So nice. And now for the performance. So let me go ahead and just check if there is like a guide that can guide me to A plus, or not A plus, A. Okay, so we are back, and I have looked up a guide for this car, and I have found it. So, yeah, this car apparently is really good in A class, which is obviously good, and the build that I got is from someone called Kingdom 12. That's his YouTube channel, and yeah, I followed his guide for the Subaru in S Plus, and you can see how well that bumped up after I followed his guide compared to what I did. So I think he's quite trustworthy, and I'll show you what he said to put in, which is the inline 6 engine. That is the third engine along, so the original one is the i4. You want to put in the i6. As for the parts, you want to put in a Pro induction, a Pro ECU, a Pro fuel system, a Pro exhaust, the regular turbocharger, the single one in Sport. You want to put in the Pro nitrous. You want to put in the Sport road suspension. You want to put in or keep the brakes normal in Pro. You want to equip the tyres grip for Sport. You want to equip the Pro clutch. You want to go down from a 6-speed to a 5-speed, so you have a 5-speed Sport gearbox. And you want the Elite differential, and then nitrous grip, nitrous drift is what I've put for the auxiliary. And this is very important. This car is more drift orientated, and so for the handling you want to put the grip down to 15%, the steering sensitivity on slightly high, and the downforce all the way on high, and this will make it so it's an A car, because if you don't do the handling then it will be an A plus car because it'd be rated 211, whereas now it's rated 209, so it can play in the A class events. So there you go. That's the build. Thanks again to Kingdom 12 for the build. Yeah, now it's time to drive this really cool car. I mean, it looks really cool. Apparently it's quite good, so we'll have to see once I'm in a playlist. Here we are then, in first, into a playlist with 3 other people. We've got one person using I want to say it's a Land Rover, the Defender that is. Let's get the starter boost, there we go. Got a BMW, we've got 2 BMWs actually, and this car seems to have quite a good launch, or they all failed theirs, not entirely sure, but oh my god, this is insanely good for drifting, holy Christ. Wow. Yeah, I tried picking a playlist which is good for it, you know, it had it all. So it had corners, it had straights, it had all of this stuff. And yeah, wow, this car's amazing. We are being caught a bit here by this BMW though, so maybe it doesn't necessarily have the straight line speed. So I mean, it's keeping up. It's got incredibly good handling though. Like, this is insanely good. How much it is, especially compared to like some of the other cars, like the Mustang that we customized last video. I get that it's a different class and all, but like, yeah, this is worlds better. Topping out at 156 was that? About 150, but second place overall in a four player playlist for A class is pretty good. This is pretty good, yeah. It's not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with how it is at the moment, and it might be better on some other courses as well. Or, you know, the M3 from 1988 might be really good. I'm not too well versed in A class. I'll probably be using this car more for the mixed playlists. Here we are again though for yet another race, and got a few different options this time. Someone else has picked the Ford Focus now. We've got what is that, a Mercedes A class? Not A class, no, that's a G-Wagon, that's what it is. And we've got the BMW back in again, so yeah, we'll see how it fares against these cars. But again, off the line, I know I'm starting first, but off the line it seems pretty good. And then when it starts to get to the higher speeds, it seems like this BMW in front of us has got that covered. But yeah, overall though, this car is still good. I would definitely recommend it so far. Just perhaps not if you wanted to do a very long drag race. Might want to choose a different car. Yeah, another end to the race, and we weren't too far behind the car in front. But yeah, this car is really good, I'd say. Especially compared to the rental car that you get, which I've had to use whenever I do mixed playlists. So yeah, really good car so far. Though unfortunately I don't think we'll be winning the playlist. Alrighty, so this time we are starting third, which should make it much more of a challenge to or, you know, be a good test to see how well the startup boost is for this car and the acceleration to it. So here we go. Better than the Fords, better than the BMWs. So I think the BMW may have failed a startup boost. Yeah, this track has a lot of corners, so I think this might be where it's king. Though this guy's came out of absolutely nowhere. Been a bit cheeky, I'd say. Keeping that base so far. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay, he's lagging a bit, but oh, he's been reset. I think he missed his shortcut that he's made up. So that's okay, yeah, he's hit me around a bit, but yeah, definitely stomping the G-Wagon, which is a good thing, because no one likes a G-Wagon, and if you do, you're lying. So, you know, come on. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10, that is where it's good. Oh, but yeah, we are at the moment handing it handing it to ourselves against this BMW. So yeah, oh well, that was just my bad driving there. Let's let him get in front here, but hopefully we might be able to make a comeback into these last two corners. Go on. Oh, yes, no, oh my god. Okay, we're fine. He's crashed. Okay, well, that's a win on this track then. Oh, yeah, that was close, but yeah, just about a win on this track. So yeah, overall, I'd say yeah, this is definitely a really good car, especially for the corners. And it's beat out this Ford Focus and this G-Wagon, which is, I'm very happy that it's beat out the G-Wagon and, you know, the Ford Focus. It was a bit underleveled, but yeah, not able to beat the M3 in overall. But if you have a track car like the track I've just played on, then yeah, definitely a good option to choose. So second in the playlist, healthy amount of money back, and yeah, brilliant. This car's also helping me get another good car that I don't know if it's good yet or not, but another car that I want to get, which is another Mitsubishi. It's the Evo, I want to say 9, I believe. And I think that'll just be a cool car, maybe for a drift car or something. As I continue to look to expand the collection. Yeah, but I think we'll treat ourselves to one more playlist race, and that is actually, hopefully, if people join it, going to be the endurance. Oh god. Oh, now I'm in a cop chase. That's yeah. I didn't mean to do that, but well. I didn't hit you, I promise. No, you didn't. Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah, completely bamboozled you there. Anyway, okay, taking down a cop even though I did nothing, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully, if people join it, do another playlist. This one being the endurance playlist, which has only one track, but it's like a long track. So, oh, okay, we already got someone joining it. So, yeah, I'll see you there. All right, well, only got one other person in, but it'll be a good test. Alrighty, so here we are for this duel then. It is the Evo 10 versus the Porsche Carrera. Very good test to see how this car does over a long distance. So here we go. Good boost for me. Initially fairly level with our start-ups, I'd say, in this head-to-head duel. Oh, and he's hit me and spun me out, which is okay. Nice. But who knows, maybe we can make a comeback. Alright, yeah, this car is really good on the corners. We have caught him up now. Though we weren't really catching him on the straight. I mean, when we topped out, we were catching him slightly, but on the way making it to the topping out, it was not catching him. But here, with the boost, with the cornering speed that this Evo has, we are through and ahead. So yeah, this car is amazing in corners. Come up, or just over halfway through this race, and we are ahead of the Carrera. Though we did just go through a bit of a cornering patch, so I wonder if that will remain the same coming into this more straighter section. Though right now we are gaining on him, so don't know what's happening here. 3/4 of the way through, and again we are still ahead. coming through into this more twisty town section where this car excels at. Home stretch now, and while he has been keeping me honest and keeping on me, he has not been able to win out this race. Unless I make a crash, but I won't because it's a start-finish straight. So yeah, do not discount this car out. This is a really good car for corners, and maybe just the M3 was just a like really OP car that like I didn't know about because it was A-class. But yeah, beating out the Porsche Carrera by 6 seconds is pretty good, and I definitely recommend this car. And just in general, it's a cool car. I think if I didn't like if Subarus weren't around as a brand, then I'd definitely support Mitsubishi because they make some equally good cars. If you did enjoy this video, then you can go ahead and hit the like button like usual. Comment on anything you want to below, perhaps on whatever car you want me to perhaps do next. And speaking of the car that I want to do next, actually I'm going to make an S-Class car so that I have one car in every single class, and that car is going to be the Dodge Viper, or the SRT Viper, as it's known as. I've already got it unlocked. That was another thing that I was grinding for in preparation for these videos, and it's going to come out very soon. If not, it may already be out for you, so you can go ahead and watch that. Tip 1 too if you want some more Chief Dog content. Anyway though, this has been Chief Dog 74, and I will see you guys in the next video.